Dawning, and welcome to another episode of Good Dawning with myself, and welcome to your dawning. Good Dawning. Wait for everybody to Truth Waves just ending, so wait for everybody to pile in here and see what we got here. Henny, Shelly, Crow outside joining us. Love you. Crow's joining us as well, if you can hear that. But Tina, good dawning, and so is the car alarm now. So there you go. All right, Millie. Thank goodness I made it before the weird view. You know what's weird though when you're doing the live, you get the weird view, right? You can't help it. You are stuck in the weird view, Mill. Much love, sister. There we go. I can cough. I'm alive. All right, Jimena, good dawning. Hi to say here and send my love. Oh, love you, Jimena. Big hugs and love to you and your family there. And yeah. Bonnie, good dawning. Chloe, love you, sis. Yeah, whenever you get your new shipment, let me know. We'll go live. Not Memorex there. Awesome, Chloe. Beautiful Chloe. And sending favor and love to Scotty Boy there. And if you're listening, Scotty Boy, we love you. And love you guys. All right. So we got the ISIS cards for today. We have the cards from Archangel Raphael. We have the clear quartz, typical Monday. And always have the black obsidian sitting here as well. And selenite, and then the calming stone, peach moonstone, if you're a Cancer, water. Exactly. All right. So yes, we're sending love to Scotty, but I don't know if we'll see him. But we are sending him big love and favor and healing. Victor, brother, you missed Victor and crew last night on the Nuestra Tabula Rasa. Awesome show, good energy, and yeah. So check that out. NTR. And tonight is your night, bro. Tonight, tonight at 8 p.m. I'll be on Bobby's channel, Raven Tarot there, Bobby's Tarot channel with the tarot. So this is gonna be fun. It's on my pinned to my community page. There we go. The live tonight at 8 o'clock. So yeah, and so check that out with Bobby and myself and the tarot. I like how he does that with the tarot cards as the huja, as the modality for questioning. There we go. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, so I will be there, and so hopefully you will be there and Square. And yeah, it'll be fun. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We got Paul McCartney over the weekend. Sir Paul McCartney, and it's kind of surreal. He's 83 years old. I don't know what happened generationally, but if you go back a generation, 83 years old was old, and they were like, they were in nursing homes, and 83 is, yeah, exactly. And he's just like walks out, and it's amazing. Didn't play a lot of guitar. I mean, at 83, your hands favored, but he did play a lot of piano. He was never the greatest, the biggest guitarist on the Beatles, but. So yeah, so it's a great show and a great opportunity. And so next concert is if you know whom the person is, John Summit is the next show. If you know who that is, and so yeah, so we'll be working the John Summit show in this weekend actually. He's EDM, I don't know, but it's all fun. Yeah, so let's see what we've got here, but yeah, all the standards, Lady Madonna and Sergeant Pepper. None of them were elaborated on. It's just the straight song, as heard on the radio, and not on the radio. Steiner right? On the radio. Oh no, not that. But yeah. So, but it was great. 23. I counted 23 tour trucks. I think that's the largest, even more than Fish. They had 23 trucks for the tour. Yeah. So there we. All right, so awesome stuff. All right, so let's see what we get from Goddess Mother Isis today. And all right, there we go. All right, so from Isis for today, today Moon Day, Wings of Isis, Wings, right? So there we go. Paul McCartney, Wings, right? So I don't make this up, right? So yeah, he played a bunch of Wing songs as well, Benny and the Jets, and of course you have to play that, or not Benny and the Jets, Jet. Sorry, we're not talking about. Elton John here, but Jet. Sergeant, my mother's a major, a sergeant major. That's not. All right, so there we go. Wings of Isis is the card for today. Let's find it in the alphabetical book here. M-H-H-K element of PQS-TUV. W X Y Z. PQS-TUV. Not about the art. Should be way in the back here. So here's the PQS-TUW. There we go. Wings of On the wings of Isis. Up in the two. No, yeah, there you go. The wings of Isis. All right, so uniting with the angelic self. There we go. Can't argue with that, right? I mean, that's kind of the goal here in some sort of fashion. Hershey, good, dawning, beautiful soul. All right, so the wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic world. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. Pardon me. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom, but also the angelic one are correct. So there you go. So you are angelic as well. So how do you act angelic today as well as human? And really, a lot of ways we do that is we're angels for each other. We help each other out in so many different ways. I'm thinking about getting back to do lives today. Awesome, Jimena. That would be amazing. We'd love to see you live. So hit your bell there. If you're subscribed to Jimena, make sure you have the bell lit. Light up that bell. So if she does go live, then you will get a notificaciones that she is live. So if not, then you won't know that she's live unless you're like checking your channel every 20 minutes. But then you don't have to do that if you hit the notification. So there you go. Save the trouble and hit the notification. Felicia, good dawning. On Max's remote viewing on Saturday, 3 of us connected to each other when I wrote rock concert, and I was thinking of Paul McCartney, and 2 other people next to me wrote Ram and Jet. Nice. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, so it was a great show, and it's weird because you see it angled and crammed into a baseball stadium. It's kind of weird when he could have played, like, I know he's got to deal with Visa and like Major League Baseball, and that's why they're there. But he's there. It's another, contracts are contracts. But you could have filled a football stadium and then some. But it's just weird to see it crammed into, half the baseball stadium's empty behind it. And it's just weird. So you fit a football stadium, you'd be like 80, 90,000. And he could even do bigger than that, right? He could be like one of those concerts you see like in Buenos Aires or in Mexico with like 1 million people on the ground. Yeah, exactly. Like the YouTube concert in Mexico City, like 1.5 million people or whatever. All right. Yeah, you could probably do that in Denver. Put them at the end of 16th Street, the 16th Street Mall there, and then just fill it up all the way to the end of the street. All right, so let's see what we got here from. This is the Master Ascension's Light Code deck, as channeled through Kelly Kalani and given to us by Krista, blindly inspired. And yeah, so let's see what we get here. We'll take the bottom card as energetics and bebop, boop to PG there. And I know he's starting to get his thing because the postal strike and all that jazziola. So eventually we'll get the bubble boy, but it's stuck behind the postal strike. So all right, so let's see. We got 1, 2, and 3. So we'll take the bottom card as energetics here, and un, dos, and tres, top 3 cards as the energetics of today, and how to receive those energetics and see what we got here, guys. All right, so today's card is partnership. A lot of us, some of us here are trying to end partnerships. Some of us, like marriages and whatnot, some of us are in partnerships that work great, and some of us don't have a partnership at all. So if you have no partnership, then the partner is with you yourself, me, myself, and I. Right? No, but yeah, basically it's me, myself, and I, your higher self, right? So partnership, source. So you're always in partnership with source, right? As well. So, and of course, your angels and guides. So you got lots of partnerships. So partnerships, merging resources. Even if you're alone, you merge your own resources. There's nothing to merge, but merging resources maybe with the universe, larger resources, larger universe, larger merging. But let's see here, creation. So, all right. So in order to find partnership, and that's what they're asking you to find, headed home. See you soon, gems. Oh, Favor Hershey. Hershey went to a doctor's appointment. They're favored to your appointment day doctor. And all right, so creation, make your visiones real. So if you want to create something, you have to make it real, right? And otherwise, it's what sitting in your head, and what's that? Just divine feminine. If you don't do anything about it and merge the divine masculine, then you won't have what? Let's throw cards at each other. Creation. You won't have a creation of any sort, right? Well, you will. You'll be creating despair, anger, frustration, all those wonderful, anything but what you want to create. Because you'll be sitting what? In your head, which is what? Sitting in divine feminine, broken divine feminine. All right, so here we go, guys. This is awesome, right? Again, how many cards are in this deck and how many you actually think we've seen? Not all of them. Here, make just for an example here. There you go. Here's a card we've probably never really seen. The Council of Light, right? I don't think I've ever seen it. Here's another one. Let's see what we get here. We've got the Divine Feminine card a couple of times, and the Emerald Tablet. But see, you keep opening the same cards, but there's so many cards here we've not seen, and here's one out of the blue, right? So here we go. The Violet Flame. All right, the Violet Flame, guys. So it's asking you to merge resources. So maybe it's asking you to merge resources with Saint Germain, with your highest self, with the Violet Flame, right? Prepare for transformation. So make your vision real. What is your vision, though? Do you have a vision? For me, it's still taking a minute to figure out what my vision is, because I created a vision for Good Dawning and all that, but I never truly created a big vision for myself, my universe. I was stuck in that survival karmic loop, right? All right, so let's see. Y'all, I just finished a really good book, Unmasked Inside Antifa's Radical Plans to Destroy Democracy. But all right, favor there I have about the current state. All right, favor there. I hope it was a good read there, Felicia. All right. And then, all right. So we've got, all right. I speak nothing here of what I really don't quite at this point, between partnership with Saint Germain, and I think that's Lady Portia, and then the Violet Flame, and then creation, right? And you've got the Merkaba, you've got all kinds of stuff. And this card's absolutely fire and insane. If you really look at this card, we're gonna start this card for a minute. Who isn't in this card? All right. So we've got this is amazing. So creation. We have the Violet Flame, right? We meant to close my patio. Another guy moved out over the weekend, so we have 5 out of let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. We have 6 out of 12 that are empty, 5 out of 12. And my building now, soon to be mine. So then we have the Violet Flame. So yeah, so in order to create, saying to prepare for transformation there, merging resources, right? And finally, the Lion's Gate. So we have Sekhmet here as well. And we may get a channeling from Sekhmet today. It's been a minute. The Lion's Gate, activating cosmic gifts. What are you activating for you? What is the cosmic gift that you are activating? You are the cosmic gift as well. Keeping that in mind, of course, too. So activating cosmic gifts. So if we put this all together here, so Saint Germain and I think it's Lady Portia again, is right. So it's merging resources. If you guys hear hammering, let me know. There's a guy, but the microphone should cancel that. But let me see my noise canceling time. Yep, you should cancel that, but you never really know. All right, so creation. I don't know. You guys would, because I can't hear what the microphone's picking up. Unless I'm watching the replay. Creation. So make your vision real. So what do you want? What do you want to make? What's your vision? See it first. Make it real. Pardon me. And then Violet Flame. So prepare for transformation. Amazing stuff. So, and this is exactly what I needed to see, because activate cosmic gifts. So if we make our vision real, we prepare by internally, right? Clearing ourselves through the Violet Flame. And then, of course, stepping into the Lion's Gate, right? That 8, I mean, it's not 8, right? But the 8 energy of the Lion's Gate, and the activating those cosmic gifts. Woohoo! You're going to merge your resources with your higher self. You're going to end up creating something pretty darn awesome. And who knows? If your vision is to you and Lady Portia there with Saint Germain, then who knows? But anything is feasible there. But all right, so the cards for today, a little bit of interpretation by you is needed there on that one. It's not totally as clear, but what's your vision though? That's the thing. And you know, and that's me. I can always see what action I need. Like I need to move, but then what do I do when I get? You know, it's like, so I got to find deeper into the vision, right? That's Yeah, right. As we move out of the hermit phase, hermit, the hermit phase. Um, exactly. That's not easy to do. If you've been in the hermit phase for a while, like me, it's not. Do not disturb. I always forget to put on the do not disturb. Oh, there we go. All right. So thank you guys. If you missed Nuestra Tabula Rasa last night, check that out. It was a great show. And again, thank you guys. Thank you all who watched. I blessing. Um, and yeah, so welcome, guys. Grateful to have you all here. We're going to work with the clear quartz here in a bit. We'll do a channeling. Let's do some energetic work as well. Today is Moon Day, right? And need to clear some energies from the weekend and reset ourselves from exactly. I got a lot of energy pent up from this weekend. It was quite to say the least there. But yeah, so it was fantastic. Um, got paid and saw Paul, and yeah. So, but I didn't get to bury. I buried Paul. I didn't get to bury Paul though. But yeah, pretty amazing stuff. For an 83-year-old guy, that's what blows my mind. Is like I was saying, if you could generationally like backwards, 83 was like wow. You can see anybody like 83 like, and now it's like 83 is like yeah, I'm on tour. It's no big deal. And so it's kind of mind blowing when you think about it. Henny RV, that was a good job of RV remote viewing. Oh, there we go. RV. Remote, I didn't think about that. RV. I'm like Henny and an art. Wait a minute. Remote viewing. There we go. But yeah, Max Vision on Friday and Saturdays there. Glad you shared it with us here. What did she share? Let's see here. Henny. Let's go backwards here. Yeah, Victor, it was. I tried drawing attention to it in the chat, but no one saw. Let's see what you got here. Sorry, no politics zone here. I mean, if you want to post a book you're reading, I have no. Justine Hershey Love. Let's see here. I don't know. All right, so fantastic, guys. All right, so yeah, so let's clear some energies for the week here, from the weekend, and for me, it's clearing any leftovers. I generally use selenite, like the moment I get home from a concert like that, and you can feel it. It's like as it leaves my frame. Selenite and I are like best friends as far as clearing energy. Hey, good dawning there, Krista. As far as clearing energy, clearing like getting a dump. Some people use Palo Santo, what have you. I do use other things, but first thing I do is grab selenite, and I can feel it like leaving my frame. It's really the weirdest deal. But so yeah, I always keep a piece of selenite in my car, but now it's in my car in the shop, but which is still in the shop, but from hitting that deer. But it will be out hopefully by the end of the week. We're favoring. We go check the rental car again. Check in for the rental car yet again today. And keep that going, but for one more week. But yeah. So yeah, and then tomorrow we get to watch U.S. men's tennis versus Australia. So I'm working and who would think a evening? It's gonna be cold. I don't know why they put these pip. If you're a sports player or play music, you gotta go through hell because that's tomorrow. Right? It's gonna be like 55 degrees, and by the time these guys are playing like in the 40s, right? And so they're gonna be playing tennis in a giant stadium outside, right? I mean, granted, there's like soda light, big lights and stuff on it, but still, and so that gives some worth. But nonetheless, when you sign up to play tennis as a kid, are you like the first thing you're thinking is, yeah, I'm going to play outside when I'm an adult, like 40 degrees? No, of course not. But yeah, so tomorrow we have a tennis match, Australia and the United States, and that should be interesting. I've never seen a live tennis match, so just love 40, right? So it'll be interesting. But yeah, so we will be watching tennis, at least working tennis tomorrow. But yeah, so let's clear some energies. I don't even know who's left in the tennis world. It's like we're past like the John McEnroe era and all that, and the Bjorn Borg. I think that was his name. I don't know. I don't know any tennis players. The Serena sisters. My dad was still very active at 83 to his detriment. Couldn't keep him down. Amassing some injuries. He lived to be 100. Yeah, but that's awesome though. He was out. There's the 83 where you're like, and then the 83 like bunnies who's just out and live in universe. That's awesome. Millie yesterday, pardon me. Dargamah Lion talked to me. I sat in my car. She's white and said, I have the heart of a lion. So I looked mind blowing. That's amazing, PLA. That's amazing. I'd like to live to at least 120. There you go. Angela, it may be feasible. I mean, first off, you're in the healthcare field, so you'll hear about stuff way before we will, and it may be feasible actually to live that long. By the time it comes to run, you never know. Lakeside Laura, were you still wanting that copper wrapped quartz pendant? Ooh. So if you need some crystals, that's Chloe's Crystals. That's capital C at Chloe's Crystals, or of course that's on YouTube, and of course www.chloescrystal.crystals.shop. There we go. Chloescrystal.shop. And there we go. If I got it wrong, I apologize. No, it's chloescrystals.shop. That's right. All right. We called him Bounce Back Johnny. He kept going. He was determined to live to 100. It's a mindset, I believe. How awesome. Listen to the Lion Inside of Me. Brilliant track by Van Morrison. It's a fabulous night for a moon dance. All right. So yeah, Garnet, good dawning. Henny, Angela, I'm not going anywhere. There's no death, and only because we only leave because everyone believes we have to. All right. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's do some energetic work here, guys. We're going to do some clearing from the end of the week here, the weekend, and we're going to get things moving forward here. So what do you need to clear from the weekend? What is stuck up or in your crawl? Who's stuck in your crawl? For me, it's just dumping more energies from crowds more than anything else. When you're in a crowd like that, as long as you put up an energetic shield, stand strong in your frame. And I carry black onyx. I got bracelets and angels and all kinds of things. I'm not sitting there going with Florida water all the time or anything, although that would be fun and that would be helpful, right? Stand in a bubble of Florida water or something to that effect. But no, I stand in a bubble of golden light and, of course, the pyramid of protection from goddess Isis and, of course, protection of Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael when I'm in such a large crowd. But at least at a concert like that, it's going to be a very benign. It was a benign energy. It's not like we had Chris Brown performed, and that was a whole different deal. But so yeah, I didn't go to that. I didn't work that show, but yeah, so totally different audience. And when Chris Brown performed, and to this audience, right? And so yeah, the cool thing was like the groups of older like ladies and stuff who were like recapturing their youth at the show, which was awesome, right? The 70-year-old ladies. There was bunches of groups of them at the show, and it was awesome to watch. But yeah, so let's clear some energies. So for myself, it's any energies hanging on from the weekend, from that concert more than anything. Mill, that's great that you discovered that lifetime. Awesome. So yeah, let's clear some energies. What do you need to clear from your frame over the weekend and start fresh and anew this week? Fresh, new, and exciting. Is she inviting to me? All these, yeah. If you ever hear me do stuff, it's like all these 80s song references and stuff that I throw in there. But yeah, Chloe is there. We go. We're gonna hang on to that pin. All right. So ding. All right. This is not This is not like paid ad or anything. But if you need crystals, check out Chloe's Crystals.shop. The fine selection of crystals from Chloe's Crystals.shop will blow your mind. And the prices are so low, they're insane! Like Crazy Eddie, right? She's the Crazy Eddie of crystals. So if you need some crystals there, check out Chloe's Crystals.shop. And yeah, but this is I got this from Chloe. I got this from Chloe's Crystals, and it's amazing. It beat out any tower I saw at the Denver Gem and Mineral Show. So there we go. All right. So yeah. So check out Chloe's Crystals at any time you need crystals. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I always need crystals at 2 a.m. Don't you? All right. So, but exactly. Instead of going and buying, ordering a pizza at 3 a.m., order some crystals instead. They'll last you forever. All right. There you go. But all right. Let's clear some energies. What's in your crawl? Like I said, for me, it's mostly hangers on from the concert, if anything. But what do you got to clear from your energy from the weekend? And so we can start fresh today, right? And so take a moment here. If you've been with us before, you know how to do this. If you're new here, first off, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for when I go live so you can hear my raspy voice every dawning, Monday through Saturday. And Wednesday, we'll have, we reschedule, we'll have Witchy Trista on. She's going to energize us and center us up for the week, rest of the week with her tuning forks. And of course, her awesomeness. So we will hang with Witchy Trista on Wednesday there. But yeah, so from your end, think a moment what you need to clear. But please do hit the bell, like, and subscribe for when we do go live here. And yeah, all right. So the technique I use is the chalkboard. I just write the information, what I need to clear on the chalkboard, then I erase it. Shoom, shoom. First, it's like Bart Simpson writing on the chalk, and then the thing, shoom, bam, erased. So, or you can break the energy, or you can get like a piece of paper and just tear it. That works too. Actually, that works kind of well because you get that action of tearing it and put some energy to it. Justine, betrayal has been a huge lesson for me. It's happened many times at levels. It's been too giving and not very discerning. I've been too giving and not very discerning with love. Okay, favor. Favor there, but I understand. We saw Paul about 7 years ago. Great show. Yeah, that's the show that he came through Cincinnati that tour, and I was like, should I? And he that's when he was like breaking up with Linda, and Linda filed for divorce. And so the last show he had actually played in Cincinnati was the show right before he had to go back and deal with his divorce. So I heard it was a bit of a rush and not the best show because he was getting on a jet. He was leaving on a jet airplane to go back to the UK and deal with his Linda there, who ended up getting like $500 million or something obscene. But that's not obscene to Linda, but something huge, right? And so yeah, so there wasn't the best show from what I heard, but yeah. So this case, I had to wait out, and I didn't have to pay anything, and it was beautiful, right? So the universe comes around, and what you miss in some cases comes around even better in the back end, right? Mary wins. Good dawning, beautiful soul. All right, so we're clearing energies from the weekend. So take a moment, guys, if you want to write it down. Hershey there, and Mo, if you want to run out to the beach and stick it on the sand, you can do so. But whatever works for you guys to clear energies, however you choose to do so. Take a moment, go over your weekend, even anything maybe happened this morning, whatever it is, and erase the energies. So Lakeside, Laura, good dawning. Chloe's clean. They're clean as a whistle. I don't do a lot when I get a crystal from Chloe because I love Chloe and don't want to really burn out all of the energy Chloe's put into it already because I like Chloe's energy. And then B, like I said, like you just said, they're already clean. So generally speaking, I do an incantation, throw a little smoke on it, and that's about it. Not much. Boop bop and bebop. Key Largo, Montego Bay. Why don't we go to Kokomo? I don't want to go to Kokomo. I'd rather go to like Aruba or something. Kokomo. I think it sounds like Kokomo. It's more like going to like Indiana. So I feel like I'm going to Indiana or something. Where are you going? Kokomo, Indiana. No, and that doesn't fit. It's more like it doesn't have that like cool. I don't know, but that's just me. Another great. We'll get there faster and faster. We'll take it slow, but that's not where we want to go. Way down the Kokomo. No, I'd rather go to like really. I'd rather go like Aruba. But yeah. Yes, truth. I was all right. So let's clear some energies. So you take a moment and do yours. I will clear my energies. We're gonna do this for about a minute, and then we will set some intentions for this week with the I am, and go from there. So here we go, guys. So clear some energies in your universe, whatever works for you. I'm going to use a chalkboard here, as you can already see. I'm already ready, and so here we go. Clink. Good dawning. We're clearing energies here. So if you've got anything you want to slap to the chalkboard and erase out of your universe, there, not people, but situations, energetics. Now's the time to do so, unless you do it right at the spot. But here we go, guys. Clearing energies. Throwing energies out of my frame. You see me doing that. All right, you can keep clearing energies all you like, but yeah. So whatever comes into your frame, of course, you don't have to wait till the weekend or anything else. If Bob yells at you today at work about your TPS reports, clear it immediately. Bob, I break that energy. I don't own that energy, and I love myself and love you. Exactly. I know if you screw up your TPS reports, it's your responsibility to fix it, and you don't be karmic about it and be like, no, it's all Bob's fault. He read into my TP, but no, it's your fault if you didn't do your job right. But yeah, exactly. Standing in frame though, not letting anybody, and that's your job, right? It's your job to not. And this may be part of a channeling that's coming in here. See how this works, right? But maybe it's your job, not mine, and nobody else's to make sure that your energetics are clear. And here we go. All right, so we're gonna do a channeling here. Here it comes, and I kind of just how these generally how these things work, right? So here we go, guys. This is a channeling channel, and we do channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, White Buffalo Calf Woman, and more Archangel Michael as well, and who knows, maybe even more in the future. I'm sure. But here we go. All right. Sekhmet here, and we have been waiting for you. We are the 12 Lyrians. We are the Lyrians here on planet Earth here for you. We are grateful, and we are talking about clearing energies, right? And not having to hold tight to energetics that are not yours, right? Why are you holding on to energetics that are not yours? We're going to create energetics for this week after this incantation and channeling here. But what we are talking about today in this channeling is clearing the energies that are standing in your way, right? Stepping through and seeing to a clear path. Are you allowing for that? Sekhmet is asking you to see that, see our highest raw and stand in that highest frame and see yourself as the clear energy, as the clear path. Are you allowing that in your frame and in your universe? Sekhmet is asking you, do you even know what path you are standing on? A lot of you are trying to clear a path, to create a universe, but you are not standing on any specific path. You are looking to create, and you are pushing this and pulling that energy, but are you trying to create a larger picture? Are you just pushing and pulling, throwing the same poop around each and every day? Sekhmet is asking you, are you moving forward as you are creating and clearing? Or are you spinning? Are you sitting in your personal Groundhog's Day? Are you doing something different today than you did yesterday? Or are you sitting there watching YouTube and commenting all day? Are you doing something different in your universe to create the universe that you truly do want? Are you looking to merge your resources? The cards that you had before are telling you to get into creation, to grab my energy, and to use the violet flame, creating your universe, merging all the resources that you have. Are you seeing these cards in a bigger light now? These are resources. Creation is a resource. It's the divine feminine, the masculine, in balance with you. The Lionsgate is an energetic resource that is always available to you through Sekhmet, through you, through the inside you, right? The violet flame is another resource given to you and part of you. And if you merge all those resources, you will create your loving, living universe. Sekhmet asking you to make every day your Lionsgate, and not sit around and spin your universe in the same wheels every day. You are not sitting here as a 33, right? You are not a broken record. 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 Sekhmet wants you to understand that a lot of you are spinning around and spinning around and spinning around. While you wake up today thinking you are going to do something different, you still end up on these same YouTube videos, doing these same things, having these same conversations, looking for the same convoluted information that is not propelling your universe forward, but leaving you standing there looking for more convoluted information while you are still standing in the same frame, creating nothing new. And tomorrow the light will be the same, because you are not stepping forward. You are still looking for convoluted information and watching the same YouTube videos and spinning around and having these same conversations. And the day goes on and the next day comes in. What are you doing differently? What will you do today to stop that cycle? To merge the resources that your universe has given to you, and step into that frame that will allow you to create instead of spin, will allow you to step forward instead of spin, and will allow you to step out of the groove that you've been spinning in that record that is broken in your universe.
Sekhmet is asking you to examine what song is playing over and over again and skipping on your record of life so that you can step forward and lift the needle out of the groove and get out of the broken, groovy record that you are stuck in so you can move forward in your universe. Are you in understanding? And if you do not understand that, maybe then the CD has a scratch and the laser keeps skipping, right? And it goes, net, 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 all the time. And you cannot hear the music, right? Because you are not merging your resources. You are skipping. You are spinning in the same energy all the time. If you are going to spin the same energy up and expect a different result, I have to laugh at you. Sekhmet has to laugh at your universe because you are not going to. If you are waking up in a convoluted energy of I'm going to create something new, but you sit down and are sitting there doing the same thing that you did 12 hours ago, right? Or 24 hours ago. And you sitting there 24 hours later doing the same thing, then 24 hours later doing the same thing, but thinking you are creating new while you are just spinning around wondering about this or that, but not really creating anything, just sitting on your Hillary Duff. What are you doing? Nothing. What are you creating? Nothing. Where is the physicality in your universe? You are misconstruing. A lot of you are misconstruing, sitting there playing in your head, thinking this and watching this video, and I am this, and I'm going to be that. But no, what are you creating? Where is there any physicality? The idea is that you take energy and then make it into dense physical universe, right? You see it, you can play in it, and you can feel it. A lot of you are playing in things that you can only feel in your head. Are you understanding? You are not creating. You are not moving forward. You are sitting on your anus, watching the same videos over and over, spinning in the same broken universe, but waking up, and when you step up, you are still in the same physicality. There's no change. There's no new in your bank account. You are not driving a new vehicle. You have not stepped into a new business. You have not created a new universe. You are not doing anything different other than switching the channel on the videos that you are watching. That is not going to work in your new universe. You are not merging anything except the old and creating nothing. Maybe a larger Hillary in your duff, right? Because you are not moving around. But otherwise, what are you all doing differently? Sekhmet wants to know. Do you know what you are doing differently? Sekhmet is asking. So get off your Hillary Duffs. Start to create. Merge the resources that you see here. Use the light codes. Use these. This is always open to you. You do not have to wait till 8/8, right? Understand. Make your vision real. You are the one who is the creator. You are in creation. And if you are thinking you are creating by going, oh, I've watched this video and maybe I am this and I figured this out. And no, you are not creating anything but spinning around in your broken divine feminine. The only way to create is what are we seeing? Are you seeing? Victor is creating with his truth wave, right? Are you seeing? What are you creating? What physical? What in the universe are you giving birth to? And it cannot be something sitting in your head, right? You cannot be giving birth to an energy of, I am going to. That does not work. The only way you give birth to something is to stand in your frame, to get off your Hillary Duff and to do something. Not sit there and film videos and sit there in the chat and spin your wheels. That is not going to work in your future. You will wake up 2, 3, 4 years from now going, I am creating my universe by sitting here on my Hillary Duff, watching the same videos I've watched 20 years, 5 years in a row, right? That is not going to work. And if you are not going to get up and start making changes, then you are going to find that the universe is going to drive by you, and you're going to be standing here going, what the hell just happened, right? Are you in understanding? It is time for all of us to drop the trauma, to get rid of your mama trauma and your papa trauma and your drama and all that garbage, right? And to stand up strong, and to stand in your frame, and to create your universe, to merge the resources that have been given to you in all of your learning. It's time to step out of the learning phase and to step into the action phase, right? All of you are action jacks, and if you choose to stand in your frame, all of you can get up and box your way out like Carl Weathers, right? What we are saying here is that you are the violet flame that has been given to you. You are the creator energy that is held within the violet flame. You are the creator energy of the Lion's Gate. You are my energy. It roars through each and every one of you. If you stand strong and feel it and stand in that frame, stand in that, own who you are as the creator. Stop thinking you are creating by watching YouTube all day. That's not going to work any further. Period. You are being challenged to get off your duff and create. Show the universe what you can do. Bring something into the physical out of your imagination. Bring something into the universe out of your imagination. Create something that others can grow from. Create something that others can see instead of bloviating and spinning in your universe about this or that or these, that or anything else for that matter. None of it matters except what you are doing for the greater source and your highest self so that you can prove what? That you are the source creator, which is why you are here, to stand in that source creation energy. Are you understanding? And if you think watching YouTube and pontificating this and doing the same thing on the daily basis that you've been doing and just spinning around like it's not going to work any further. You have to show proof to yourself that you are the creator, that you know that you are. Stand in that frame. Stand in that Lionsgate energy. Make a partnership with your highest self to create your highest life. Sekhmet is loving you, but is angry and frustrated because we are seeing that a lot of you are getting misconstrued about what is creation, what is doing, and what is moving forward. Moving forward is dropping the traumas, and dropping a lot of the greater source field, right? How many of you are still playing in the greater source field? How many of you are still politics this or looking for that or standing in this or that? All a distraction, right? What are you creating is the question. If you are creating energies of I am giving it to them, that is up to you. But you will not create your universe, you will enlarge theirs. Any energy you give away, right, to a larger, we're not talking about your friends or anything, but we are talking about organizations and groups. If you ever walk down the street, right, in a major city, and you see like the World Wildlife Foundation, trying to give us your money, right, and they are standing there in their vests, are you giving them your energy and your money? No, of course not. Most likely not, right? You understand that if they actually solve the wildlife crisis, then the World Wildlife Foundation would go out of what? Business. Are you understanding? What are you creating that won't go out of business? What are you creating that is real? What are you creating in your universe? Prove to yourself that you are source by creating something solid. Prove to yourself that you are source by creating something that you can share with the universe. I am challenging you. Sekhmet is challenging you today to find your inner lion's gate today, to create something, to share that creation either on YouTube, on the Discord that this channel has. Share it with your family, your friends, whatever it is. Create something. We are not talking about dinner. You create your meals. You create all kinds of things. But we are talking about creating a universe that will sustain you. We are talking about creating a universe that will help others. We are talking about the universe that puts you in your flow. How many of you are looking to find a way to get into your flow, right? 99% of you, I would guarantee, would do better in your universe with more flow, with more money, right? And you run from that subject at this point, right? How many of you hear the word money and you go, we can't conflate the two. This is a spiritual channel. Money is spiritual, because if you have no money, you cannot be in spirit, right? You will be standing there woeing yourself, right? If the more money you have, the more comfortable your universe is, the more you can do what? Help other people as well, right? Sekhmet is wanting you to understand that it is selfish for you in a lot of ways to sit there and go, I am not in need of money. Money is not an importance in my universe, yet you are on the cusp of being broke, right? How many of you are saying that and conflating your universe, right? Oh, I don't need money. You are sitting there wondering how you are going to eat. I don't need a lot of money, but you don't know where you are going to live or how to get out of your universe, right? Or how to divorce or how to move, right? Why are you saying these things? Why are you deflating what you need? Stop conflating and deflating your universe. A lot of you are karmic and not even realizing what you are doing to yourselves. When you are saying that money is of no importance, you are lying. You are lying only to yourself, and you are standing in a frame that is full of bull. And we are not going to say the other word, but you can wade in it. Put your hip waders on and walk through the crap that you are spewing out of your universe. Stand in the frame. Understand that you are not the... Don't be so karmic to yourselves, depriving yourself, standing here, I do not need money, I am okay. That is a lie. Stop lying to yourself. You are, all of you, Sekhmet knows that all of you would do better if you had more money, right? You could help your universe. You could help other universes. You could propel yourself forward. How many of you are standing around here and saying this on the daily? I am fine. I don't need any more money. Horse hockey. Stop lying to yourselves, first off, energetically. Allow yourselves to understand where you are, what you need, and what you desire. A lot of you are karmic just about that alone. You stand there and you say, I don't need money. I don't want money. I am okay without money. Where you are standing in is the energy that you've never had money to begin with. So you are keeping those expectations low. You are not believing yourself. I do not expect to have money, so I will not disappoint myself. I will stand in my small energy. Sekhmet will never allow you any further to stand in that energy again. You do not need to be standing in that energy when you are all the abundance of the universe. Why do you bring yourself so small? Why do you see yourselves in such a line? Why do you stand in such a small frame? Sekhmet wants to know. Why you do this to yourselves? Why you torture yourself, saying you don't want money, but realizing it as you drive your jalopy that you could use some money, right? Or saying you don't want money as you go to your cabinet and don't find much in your ready fridge, right? And saying that you don't want money when the rent man is knocking or woman is knocking on the door and you are going, ooh, how much do I have? 1, 2. And you are not confident because you do not know if you even have enough rent, right? What are you doing in your universe then when you are telling your universe, I am okay? You are framing yourself in a broken energy already. Stop doing that. Why are you doing that to yourself? Sekhmet is not understanding why you are so upside down with your energies. You would never see a Lyrian standing there going, I am hungry, but I am not worthy of eating, or any of this negative energies you are throwing at yourselves. We don't live in these energies. We don't even understand very well why you do these things to yourselves. You allow your human emotions and your traumas to put you in the smallest little box, right? Like the kids in the hall, right? When you're squishing your head, right? When you squish your head. We are not squishing heads. You are not that small that heads could be squished, right? You are the energy of love. You are the biggest energy of all. There's nothing to squish because you are the energy of everything. You are infinitesimal. And you are the only ones that are squishing your own energies. If you want to continue to squish your energies, you will squish your universe. If you are thinking that you are creating your universe by sitting on your Hillary Duff and doing the same every day, day in and day out, you are not creating. If you think that you are doing for yourself by telling yourself you are okay and accepting the fact that you do not have enough money, you are not doing okay. A lot of you are lying to yourselves, and I want you to see that. Sekhmet wants you to see that you are lying to yourselves, lying right through your teeth. You are not okay, and you know you are not okay, but you lie that you are. It is okay to tell your universe that it is not okay. It is not okay to lie that you are okay. Are you in understanding? If you are telling your universe you are okay, and you are sitting there wondering how you're going to pay the rent, you are lying, and your universe knows it. If you are sitting there hungry and you go to your cabinet and in Mother Hubbard's cupboard is bare, you are lying. If you have no food and you are saying it is okay, I will be fine. Stop it. See our universe for what it is. See it for the reality that you are standing in. If you are sitting there trying to prop up your own lie, then that is shame on you. That is up to you. But a universe that is not fully seen in a proper eye cannot be properly navigated or corrected or changed or grown, right? If you are not seeing where you are standing now, how can you expect to move forward tomorrow? That is the question we have for you. So stand in the Lion's Gate energy that you are in all the time. Every day can be 8-8. Why? Call on Sekhmet. If you are needing your Eye of the Tiger, are you in understanding? Call on Sekhmet. If you are sitting there spinning your energies, flipping to the next YouTube video and commenting all day and doing nothing else, and whatever you are doing, right? Whatever it is for you. If you think just going to the park all day, you are creating your universe. No, you are creating comfort. Are you in understanding? You are creating soothing. Are you in understanding? You are creating peace maybe in your heart, but you are not creating in the physical. Sekhmet is challenging you to create something today. Even if it's a paper airplane, put it in the Discord. Something. Your channeler here has created. You are seeing it. What else would he create today? It will be in the Discord. What are you creating today? Put it in the Discord. We're not talking about your dinner. You create that every day. We're not talking about cleaning the house or any of the things that we all do every day. We want to see more, right? What are you creating? Make a life for yourselves. Realize who and what you all are. Realize that you are the only ones that can create that universe. And that it takes getting off of the Hillary Duff. It takes stepping forward in your frame. And it takes merging your resources. The partnership is with your highest self. The partnership is your masculine and feminine. When they are, we are hearing the music. The masculine and the feminine from the parking lot. If you are hearing it, put it in the chat. But otherwise, your partnership is the divine masculine and the divine feminine in merge as one, working together to propel you in your universe forward, to propel you into your highest frame, and to propel you into the loving, living universe, the life that you really want. That is merge. So you have the Lionsgate energy inside you, the violet flame inside you. To what? Make your vision real. Sometimes the universe can get loud. Do you see how loud the universe is today? Sekhmet is asking for one more thing from you. Your word to yourself that you will start to create your universe. Your word to your highest loving self that you will move forward. Your word to your highest self that you will, and I am, and I will, be, shall, and do. Sekhmet wants you to understand who you are, why you are here. You are here to understand that you are God. You are the creator. You are the source of all of your universe. Whatever you are spewing energetically from your frame is what's going to create your universe. Stand in that frame. Stand strong. Stand tall. Stand in the creative energies of the I am. Stand in who you are. Stand with Sekhmet and create the I am with Sekhmet. Join me for a moment. You are going to fill in the blanks, and we want to see that either in the chat or in your universe. Fill in the blanks. When we are going to say I am, and we're going to create a blank, and you are going to fill that in. I am doing blank differently today. Fill that in. I am doing blank. You are the blank. Fill it in. Differently today. I am creating blank today. You fill in the blank. I am creating love today. Repeat that. I am creating joy today. Repeat that. I am creating my physical universe today. Repeat that. I am creating it with all of my intention. I am creating my universe with all of my love. I am creating my universe with all of my energy. I am creating my universe with the Lionsgate energies. I am creating my universe with the violet flame energies. I am creation itself. Are you seeing what you frame out for yourself? Stand in energy is what you will create. If you are feeling you are not worthy, you will create a universe where you feel not worthy. If you are feeling lazy, you will create a universe of you and your Hillary Duff. If you are feeling that you are source, an understanding that you are energy, then you will create an unlimited, amazing universe for you that provides love. You will create an amazing universe for you that provides abundance of flow, and money, and joy, and helpfulness, and people, and purpose. That's what we are talking about. Purpose. We will get more into that. Finding our purpose. Releasing transmission. All right, Sekhmet. And Floyd, that's yelling at me too. I'm not going to deny it. Yeah, so Sekhmet, thank you. 55, yeah, it's going to be like that today here too, Millie. 50s and not windy, but just in the 50s. But sunny though, so who knows. But yeah, thank you, Sekhmet. It takes a moment to center a lot of energy, and it generally goes right to my crown chakra.
There we go. That helps. That sounds crazy. I am tapping in with spirit more today and I'm creating love and joy. Oh, Angela. Awesome. Today I am creating content for my ALF channel. All right. So, angelic light frequencies from Angela. So keep an eye out. She's creating content today. So, what are you going to create today? And I'm not talking about creating nothing in here. I want to physical. What do you create? And not dinner, not lunch. We all create that, but we all have to create that. The things that we have to create are one thing, but what are we? That's to sustain just us as human beings, right? We have to create laundry sometimes. We have to create dishes. Dishes create themselves, right? We have to create a way to create the cleaning there of them, right? We have to create the laundry they're doing and all of that. Fabulous, Hershey. Favored that you made it safe and home. You're welcome, Millie, and thank you, Sekhmet. It's guys. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and I leave it at that. That's Sekhmet's final words there. Think about that a second. If nothing changes, nothing changes. What are you really wanting in your universe? Really wanting. For me, it's like a puzzle in my universe. All right, how do we move Waldo and his belongings to another universe, right? To another city. How do we do that in like 2 months? So that's like the challenge, right? So, all right, here's Waldo sitting. Right, let's pick him up and move. So that's the challenge. So see it if you can see it that way. It's kind of like a game, right? So I guess in a way. So that's my game, and that's what I got to deal with. So what's your game, and what are you creating? So let's see it. If you want to put it in the Discord, if you want to join the Discord, if you're not part of it, send me an email at mrfloydchannelings with an S at gmail.com. I will fling you back a link to the Discord. But otherwise, guys, yeah, seriously, and I'm asking you because I'm challenging this group to Chloe's. Chloe doesn't have to do much. She's got the physicality right in front of her. Yeah. So that's what we're getting at, guys. Chloe we got together and she thought for Hillary and she created an amazing right. Lottie? She sings. But she's a pianist. So what? That's what I'm getting at, guys. Can we get instead of just I'm watching. What are we becoming? What are we moving into? There we go. So, my right shoulder has been hurting all weekend. Angela, I dumped it in the monk and gunk and it went away. Oh, favor. Healing light there. All right, guys. So yeah, so we work with the I am today. Let's work with the quartz here. Grateful. So yeah, you said I am. I am what today? Creating what? We wake up tomorrow. I am creating what? And it could be the same thing. What are you creating? Your source. I'm not creating more drama. I definitely am not creating more trauma. I'm not creating right. So what am I creating? That I got to propel my not creating karmic energies that propel my universe backwards. What are you trying to create in your universe? That's the real question. All right. I gotta blow my nose. Bear with me. 2 shakes. All right, that's much better. All right, guys. So we're gonna work with the clear quartz here. So put your intentions for today. What are you looking to create? And Sekhmet's gonna be loud. I'm just feeling it, and she's gonna be around. And tomorrow, I think there'll be no. Yeah, we're gonna be back on the same boat, basically. But yeah, so it's creation week here at and and a lot of this is Swift Kick and Micah Bully as well because I got to figure out now that we've jumped the hurdle of Paul McCartney. It's like, all right, I'm now open space again. I don't have anything big in front of me. So the move, and so now it's like, all right, on the daily here, I stay present, but my present is moving me towards getting out of Colorado into a larger universe, right? Exactly. So there we go. But we could do that in presence, though. Don't forget your present as well. But doing it as I'm mindful in my presence is the whole point. All right, so here we go, guys, with the clear quartz. So we're going to ground in our intentions for today. What are we creating? Creation week here on Good Dawning. And so, yeah. All right, and thank you, Sekhmet. That was a fire channeling there. Here we go, guys. So with your energetics only works with your permission and through the internet just as well as anywhere else. So here we go. If you're not down, then you can close your phone, what have you. I understand. But otherwise, ground your intentions for this week into the crystal. Ground what you're looking to create into the crystal and ground it as you feel it there, breaking up any resistance to what you're looking to create in your root and your sacral chakras. Um, I hear, I can't do the cracking in my, I have never cracked. Get this, guys. I'm reading the chat here about Millie cracking this and that. And see Shelly saying that she's do the cracking my back after my car wreck. But yeah, gotta get busy, family. See you soon, Gems. Much love, Hershey. Thank you. But yeah, I have never cracked any my back, my knuckles, my nothing. I've heard my knee crack, but and I cracked my neck by just moving. But I've never ever cracked anything. Never had my back cracked. Never cracked a knuckle. Never cracked nothing. Ever. Period. It's weird. I don't even know how to crack my knuckles. Dun, dun, dun. Never had my back popped. I love cracking my back and wiggling up from my root down to chakra to music. Neck to toes crack. Yeah, never cracked anything with purpose. Never even attempted it. Never. Nobody's ever cracked my back. I mean, people have been like, I've been like, no. I squeeze the heck out of myself in those hugs, so I just twist to release. Sometimes my daughter squeezed me tight enough to get it to crack. Nice. Oh, there we go, Angela. I'm not going to read that out loud. I hear that O's align all your chakras. Interesting. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true. I used to crack from head to toes too, but not now. Yeah, I'm like, it's never. And people have like, you want me to crack your back? I'm like, no. I'm sure it'll feel great, and there's probably a huge release there. But if you've never had a crack, you don't know what you're releasing. Angie, good dawning. All right. So yeah. So what are you grounding for this week? We're grounding the intentions into the clear quartz, and we're going to see ourselves as the highest intention. Sorry for upgrading your shoulder firmware without warning. Patch 1.1 should be installed tonight, except soreness and oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, PG. Love it. I have no idea what I'm missing. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't know what you're missing if you've never had it. Right. Yeah, if you've never had your back cracked, and I'm sure I feel like light loose. But if my back gets stiff, honestly, I just sleep flat out on the floor. No pillow, just straight on the floor, head down, arms out. And it'll roll my spine, and that seems to help. But it never really gets it's never needed to be cracked, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a back pain. Favor. All right. So we're breaking up things, anything that's in our root and sacral chakra that is blocking us from creating. We're working with Sekhmet this week, creation week here at Good Dawning, and we're all going to create something in the physical and change in our universe. And we're not allowing dinner or lunch or breakfast or anything like that to be considered creating. We have to create those things anyways. It's about creating our lives, our universes, and moving forward. There we go. Oh. And PG, great picks there on your trip to Mother Nature in the Discord. So yeah, if you want to link to the Discord, again, email me, Mr. Floyd Challenge with an s@gmail.com. If you want to post something in the community page about what you created, you can do that. If you want to post on the Discord, if you don't want to post at all, I understand. But yeah, I'm curious. I mean, outside of like those who have the creation, like Chloe, we know what she's created. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see what you guys are really creating and what your physical universe, what you're trying to angle your universe, what you're angling. There's no trying. Driving your universe towards. There we go. Driving the boat towards. All right, let's clear this up, seal this off, guys, and close out for today. Seal this up. All right, guys, let's seal this up and do some hand energetics. Tomorrow we're going to work with the violet flame. We'll do more on creation, where we're going to clear blocks with the violet flame to creation. Work with the I am, and take it from there. But yeah, so I'm under the gun too. I got to create something just as well, right? And so it may not be in the Discord right away, but within the next day or two, you'll see something. And so we will create. And what are you creating? Kitchen witchery. That is absolutely true. But what we're talking about, that's creating for the present. What we're talking about is creating something that moves forward. Yeah, kitchen, unless you're creating something, I mean, you could be creating in the kitchen that maybe you're making this pasta sauce and you jar it and start selling it. I have no idea. But you get the idea, right? But what we're talking about is your universe, not the dailies in our universe, because we all create dailies, right? We do laundry, we have to make dinner, and that is creating without question. But it's that spin. That's the spin that we have on planet Earth, right? It's breakfast time again. What do I eat? It's dinner time again. I got to make something, or I got to go buy something, I got to feed the whole somehow, right? But what we're talking about is creating for a universe, moving the greater universe. Like, how do I make money? What am I doing for, what is my purpose, my passion? And if it's cooking, then yeah, I mean, maybe I make a pasta sauce and sell it, but you get the idea. But that's what we're talking about here is creating that universe that moves us out of the frame that we want. So if you want to move out of where you're at, like me, then what am I creating to do that physically outside of the stuff that I create? Like good dawning. Well, this is helping. This is creating. This is breaking open my divine masculine and all that. Is this truly? No, it's not creating the universe that's moving me towards getting to Cincinnati to get out of this house. So I have to figure out. I have to add to this universe now, right? And so that's the thing. We have to. And that's what I'm asking from you guys. Where in your universe do you feel stuck? And what are you looking? So if you're looking to maybe move out of where you are, like me, then what are you doing to do that? What are you doing to propel the greater universe forward, not just our present spin that we have to do of laundry, make the bed, take a shower, clean out the toe jam, whatever it is, clean the ears, whatever it is in your universe. You get the idea. That's what we're talking about. And Sekhmet wants to see the bigger movements in all of us start to come together as we stand in our frames and step out. It's like waking out of that slumber and then getting up and starting we're starting the jog. It's 100 miles, right? But we're starting that jog, and at the end of where our universe is really going to go, that's the question. Giddy up, Felicia. First, I'd like on both your shorts. I'll go back to watch a few. So yeah, check out Felicia's new shorts, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mill, for stating that. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a kitchen witch. Awesome. And that is creation. But if it sustains your universe, great. What are you doing? What is your universe? When people say, granted, that's 3D, right? What do you do? And then they, right back in the old day in the 80s and stuff. I'm a banker. I work at, whatever. But even in the 90s, right? But not so much now. But that's the point. What do you do? I'm a YouTuber. Is that sustaining me? Financially, no. I mean, if you want to help, you can donate. My donation link is in the channel, in the description of this show and the channel description. If you want to donate, I am grateful. But yeah, that's the point. So now I have to step forward and go, do I want to continue to be a parking guru, or what do I really want to, and right. And then that's going to end anyways. Because there's no more concerts in the winter. And so, right. So what I really want to create, and that's what we're getting at here. How do I really want to create? And what do I gotta figure out that, right? And that's for pretty much all of us. How do we figure out a universe that creates us financial flow, and keeps us happy, sustained, and staying in source love, right? Being as that source. That's the question. I haven't figured that out yet. That's what we're working on. All right, Krista will be live at 12:45. Of the ever-shifting times here, 12, 12:30, now 12:45. Favored this dawning. So check out Krista. Otherwise, guys, I will be live tonight. It is with Bobby for Tarot, Wild Raven Tarot. It is pinned on my comments or on my community page. There we go. It's on my community page, and I will be there with 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock tonight. So I will hopefully see you guys there in the live. And I love how he does his interviews with tarot cards. I think it's an amazing deal. It's kind of unique. And so, yeah. So, guys, thank you all for being here. Let's close out with a group hug. And what are you creating today? And how are you propelling the larger universe? Not just the spins that we've been doing to either like soothing energies or comforting or anything else, but the bigger, how are we propelling forward? And this is going to be propelling forward week on Good Dawning. So let's step up and see how we can propel, blast off, right? And of course, Wednesday, we're going to have Trista, Witchy Trista, live with her tuning forks to help us balance out the center of the week there and move ourselves forward, right? Do a huge spin. All right. Cody, I've got steak defrosted, maybe a steak and potatoes and asparagus. That sounds good. Keep in mind, asparagus, some people, it actually causes inflammation. It's a very inflammatory food. And so if there's somebody in your family, gassy, right? People eat asparagus, inflammatory, very gassy. So if somebody in your family doesn't like asparagus, that could be the reason why, is that it gives them an upset stomach. So yeah, meet Sekhmet and rocket ship to startup. There we go. Yeah, and of course you got two rocket launches today by the same company. That's kind of crazy when you never saw NASA like launching multiple rockets on the same day. Generally, now they're not launching anything. But all right, here we go, guys. So let's close this out with I will be blasting off this Saturday at my ride, traveling to the ride Friday. Awesome, Felicia. All right, guys. So let's close this out, and of course, I'll hopefully see you guys tonight in the chat with Bobby. But so from my end and from yours, thank you all for being here. So take your left arm up. Place it on the shoulder to the person to your left, whomever that might be in the chat. And take your right arm up and place it on the shoulder to the person to your right, whomever that might be in the chat. And we take our love and we send our love out of our left hand here, just clockwise, like right. And we send our heart energy, our heart chakra. We spin our energy out through each other. So I'm sending my heart through my left arm, and it's going to go through each and every one of you. And so your heart as well is going to come through mine. And as we spin up faster and faster, we get into sync, right? And we spin up faster and faster, like the Large Hadron Collider. We turn into one big heart energy. And as we spin faster and faster, our hearts merge into one and we spin through each other. And you feel my heart and I feel your heart as one as it spins through. And we take our love and our one heart and connect it like a reverse tornado. Chink, pop right into the greater source field and hold it up in connection with the greater source field. And we see each and everybody today in their highest creative light. We see each and everybody today in their 8-8 portal energy. And we see everybody today merging the resources that the universe has provided for each and every one of us into that larger energy of creation. We see each and everybody stepping forth today, creating their universe, moving it forward. We see everybody stepping into their highest frame today, and we see everybody stepping out of the karmic energies, the energies of I can't, the energies of I don't deserve, and the energies of I'm not worthy. We see each and everybody on planet Earth today finding that they are source love, that they are the light that they have been looking for, and that the only one who's going to create the universe for them that they truly want is themselves. And we see each and everybody standing in their themselves frame, creating those universes that they truly want in desire with their highest love, their highest self, and their highest passions. We see each and everybody in that passionate love and peace. We see everybody creating that passionate love, and we see everybody here sustaining their universes through their creations, sustaining the love that they know that they deserve through their creations, and helping each and everybody on planet Earth as they so desire through the creations that they are creating. We see each and everybody standing in the love and the light that they know that they are today, releasing all the karmic energies that hold us back, and realizing that we are each of us an embodiment of Sekhmet on planet Earth, an embodiment of that fierce fired energy, and that fierce Lyrian energy, and that fierce 8-8 portal energy, and that fierce, amazing violet flame energy. And we stand in the strength of all of that today as we merge those resources and we merge the creative side and creative self into and fold it in like a giant burrito into our frame. We merge our creative energies into our soul, into ourselves, and we stand strong in the light of the creative energy that we are, and the creative self that we are, and the source creation that we are today. We allow for everybody's creations to be as we see them creating the highest love, their highest joy, and their highest self, their highest universes for themselves and others today. We stand strong in the love that Mother Gaia, of course, is free of all X's and O's, and of course, no forever chemicals or plastics within our waters or on our soils, as we tread lightly and in love with love to Mother Gaia and, of course, everything on planet Earth. With that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be, as we step forth into creation today. So it is. All righty, folks. There we go. Another day's, as Jim Morrison would say, and it's not true, but it's not useless. But another day's useless image has spent. All right. I don't care to drink crabby. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. I do the same things anyway. Get out of my way. Let me by. I got better things to do with my time. I don't care anymore. All right. All right, guys. So have an amazing day, because you're amazing. Stand in the frame of the energy. What are you creating that propels your universe forward today? That's the question. What are you creating? Stay awesome, guys. I will see you all in the next. Love you. Love you guys. Love you guys.